Hello, guys. Welcome to TECHWIZ. This is a platform for you and I and everyone out there looking to advance or learn something in IT, multimedia, administrative arts and crafts, and so many other areas of interest. It is a proud subsidiary or initiative by A.O.B Multimedia, a franchise based in Accra, Ghana, and in the UK, looking to help individuals, young and old, to navigate this AI technological or our scope of world that we are evolving into. It's just a simple way of saying that in very simple ways, this is a platform just to help you navigate those very tough to look things on our day-to-day lives, in our workplaces, in our schools, and even all basic platforms like WhatsApp and WhatsApp View. Yes, you ask that what makes us exceptional is the one-on-one tutorial, the one-on-one advanced learning procedure, and the simple to understand ways of navigating through this IT media and AI and everything that is coming in our world today. So we're going to do this in very simple steps. The course would run for a period of 4 weeks. A month, like you already know, is free, no charge to 8 per se. Subsidiary to that, you would be having tests to do at each and every point of the course interaction, meaning that at each and every week, live video sessions will be sent on our channels, which will leave links to on our platforms and everything. You go there, you take on the course, we'll have onboarding and everything to go with it. You take the course on, there's assignments and practical assignment. There would be group studies. These are graded and everything is being tallied out, which you must do your best to do, else you will not be able to pass out of these free lessons or course outlines that you're trying to engage to. On the flip side to that is that you also be able to be accorded or rewarded or be accredited a certificate which you can work with or show some standard of you passing through this course, which you can do so many things with, work with and stuff, and it kind of adds to your CV or curriculum vitae in this sense of the word. It's going to go for a subsidiary fee, but that would be at the very latter stage of it is all. In any view regards to if you're having any questions, please feel free to drop on the comment section or leave it there, or reach us out on our channels on the WhatsApps and other intermediaries that you might have. So without wasting much time, let's get into the lesson. Okay, so we're going to start with basic design principles using Canva and Figma. We just taking this because this is one of the key areas of interest, especially with the new thriving things like the AIs, the nano bananas, and so many integrations going out there. But it's always very good to have this nitty-gritty of basic underlying to even up your game in that frontier. So if you've ever struggled to create attractive designs for schools, business, yourselves, or social media, you don't need to worry now, because this is quite an easy flowing course that we're going to take you through every basic step of the way. And not to say that also to be someone reminded that there'll also be a boot camp after this for that advanced zero learning, whereby you have one-on-one mentorship and so many additives that's going to that. But today we are going to learn how simple designs rules paired with easy tools like Canva and Figma can instantly level up your visual content or how you do your designs or anything as well as this is like whether you are just starting out or looking to improve your creative confidence, this very lesson or this video is for you. So you ask the question, what is design? Let's begin with a simple question on this. If you say design doesn't mean anything that's so big or out of context. From my point of view, I would have even said that design is more like creativity from your own mindset that you bring to reality for everybody to see and grow. It's just more than colors and shape. It's how we visually communicate a message which you have in mind or have thought of, or what you have within that you like people to see, or many other things. A well-designed poster, flyer, or app, just so many stories. It gives information clearly and makes the viewer take action all in seconds. The secret to the great design is just mastering a few key principles, and that's what we're going to do in our next session of the lesson. So we have basic design principles, and we're going to outline 5 of them for now. So number 1, we'll talk about the alignment. This is just keeping your context or the text and elements line up. So it means that how you put a picture, a line on the left, a picture on the right, a text on the left, on the right, up and down, centered, and everything. But one key thing you should notice that you have to be consistent. Arrangement or alignment in these terms also visually makes your design or whatever you're trying to create appealing and easy to navigate with the eye. It makes things look clean and professional. Example, like a centered headline, you're writing an application letter, how you space out, how you align it across board for it to makes it look formal or something. Number 2, you talk about contrast, which we use in every point of our daily activities, like having a dark text on a light background, having a bold heading next to a soft body text, and so many other areas. You have an example like a bright yellow text on a dark poster, which will stand out professionally. You can't have a black text on a black background. You can do that by depending on how you manipulate it across board, but essentially that won't be the dynamics of it as well. We also look at number 3, another rule or guideline is repetition. So repeat fonts, color, shapes to create unity. And for example, with flyers, using blue for headlines, using light blue for outlining, and using consistency in terms of repetition. You know, see, you have various shades of the same color, but the blend mode and repetition of that same color makes it even much more professional. Proximity, which is number 4, is how we put related items close together. Not so much crouched about. You notice some related items in terms of fonts or that we use, in terms of the shape and size of the font and the relative boldness that we give to it. Even spells out. If I should put a heading out there, big, capitalized and bold, you notice that it speaks loud and will hit on a very key area of interest as well. Number 5, we have white space. So remember we did the proximity, we did that repetition and everything. Then we have the white space. So it means that you don't necessarily need to fill every corner of your design. You can leave breathing room whereby it gives some kind of text and elements. Even when we watch our news, you can have a space there whereby people would even pause in between commercial breaks and stuff. You can give some kind of breathing room to your design. It makes it even look nicer and stuff. So now be the 5 elements we'll talk about for now. And now we'll look into what is Canva and what is Figma. Now let's look at these tools, or let's talk about these tools. If I say Canva is a drag and drop graphic design platform. It's just a simple way of saying that it's kind of block structured kind of platform whereby you perfect your flyers, social media, graphic presentations, and posters, and no design skills essentially needed per se, but having the basic concept or principles that are laid out guides you to even do it and have an ease flow of it. And we also have Figma, which is like a web-based iterative design tool for professionals using it to design your aesthetics in terms of UI, user experience, and user design concept as well too. These both tools are very free to start with, and excellent learning design concept as well too. And not to worry, we'll take you through one by one on this. So let's do a mini design example. So we're going to create a poster for a tech workshop, and then we'll just go from the template point of view. Don't worry, we'll leave the video to this very example at the end of this lesson. So all you need to do is you're going to try and update the text. You change the text and let to anything of your liking, align your context, holding the headline, and leave it. It's just one space kind of thing. You save it out, then you share with us as well too. Like I said, it will lift at the end of this lesson. And then the next task is to try and move. So you can be able to choose any of the tasks. You can choose task 1 or task 2, which will be in. And remember, this is nothing to do. This is just a practical lesson. But at the end of the course, you should be able to do that with your assignment as well too. So quick tips for designing for beginners. You have to stick to 2 fonts, one for heading, or one for body text. You can do at least 3 depending on the weight, but more rules also stand that at least between 2 to 3 gives a maximum index to it, and it can necessarily also even stand to one. Looking at if what you know what to achieve, that applies to coloring as well. There are exceptions to the rules at every point, but we will learn more as we move on. So like I said, in coloring, you use 2 to 3 colors that match. Try a free tune like colors to help you guide it. It's a platform whereby you can help you in color matching and color toning. Don't overfill your design. Also, so use icons and images to support as well, but not distracting as well. So to finish up this, like I said, it's going to be fun, easy, and free flow. We're going to do a recap. So design is all about your visual communication. We did a recap, and we did go through the 5 design principles: alignment, contrast, repetition, proximity, white space, areas of interest as well too. We also did Canva, and we did talk a bit about Figma, and then also to you. Before we wrap up, like I said, at the end of this place, we've left the links to the various areas of the Canva, the introduction to Canva, the introduction to Figma, and other related principles as well, to wherever you have a YouTube link, which is kept to that effect too as well too. So before we run up, Canva, you would need to have an email account. I'll recommend you get a dummy email account whereby you sign in for the first time. It's free. There's premium version, but I'll stick to the free. You open it up, you see a portion, blank space, work or templates. Pick a template with an easy text and stuff. We're going to bold in the whole space. You're going to see it at the bottom of the link whereby you go through and then everything. But like you said, any other day to leave a comment, I'll get back to you. And before we wrap up to you, at the end of finishing your assignment for every weekdays, for us to keep track of it, you also need to submit your assignment to the web portal that we created for you, and also to leave a comment on this very video as done, whereby we also check proceedings with that. We will also initially be pairing it up to groups, then we'll take it from there as well too. But till next time or to next week, we'll still be here with you, taking you on an exciting run, another topic to treat as well too. Like we said, this is totally free. There will be a bootcamp for advanced lessons. We will be getting there soon. Let's say, feel free to reach us on the WhatsApp channels to ask any question. We have resource persons there to help you intimately. But this is supposed to be an easy flow, not to make it so feel cumbersome, but to make it easy flow as well too. So until next week, see you once again on TECHWIZ and at A.O.B Multimedia. Take care.